Well, travelers flying south of the border from Toronto's Island Airport will soon be able to take advantage of a program meant to make their trips a little smoother. A new pre-clearance facility at Billy Bishop opens tomorrow. It's going to allow passengers bound for the U.S. to complete the customs process before departure. Officials say that the new facility is going to streamline the travel experience as well as strengthen trade and tourism ties.
This new facility is a win for passengers and a win for commercial and economic activity in Toronto. This city is a key financial and commercial business center, and this airport has a critical role as a gateway to the city, particularly for those visiting for business, and there is so much opportunity here.
And joining us live right now to discuss the changes at Toronto Island Airport is Transportation Minister Prabmeet Sarkaria. Minister, thanks a lot for joining us. So pre-clearance is finally a reality at Billy Bishop Airport. What took so long?
Well, look, it's a progress that obviously the Federal Minister of Transportation, along with U.S. counterparts as well, engages upon. So this is a great step forward that launches tomorrow with the first couple of flights. It gives the passengers at Pearson more option to travel. You're not just congested at Pearson. You can go to Billy Bishop, jump on a flight, and more destinations will open up. So we're very excited about that. Passengers are very excited about that, more optionality. And for a city the size of Toronto, which is one of the largest in North America, we need to do more of this.
What does this mean for the business community? I mean, connecting downtown Toronto with, larger markets like nonstop flights to Boston.
Yeah, absolutely. And it gives more a range of options where commuters and airlines can now fly to in the U.S. and in the future, hopefully other destinations, whether that be in the Caribbean or other jurisdictions as well. But more importantly, I also want to stress on how important it is for not only from an economic perspective, but also for people who just want to get on an aircraft in downtown Toronto rather than having to travel down all the way to Pearson to get somewhere. It's all about ensuring there's more options as we grow, well, not only as a city, but also to business travelers across North America as well.
And Minister, speaking of more options, we have to talk about what is going on in terms of the discussions of lengthening the runway at Billy Bishop and allowing jets to fly in and out.
Well, I support the Port Authority's proposal to modernize Billy Bishop. I think it's really important. Billy Bishop supports thousands of jobs in Toronto, but more importantly, the addition of the runway and the modernizing of that airport will allow exactly what pre-clearance is allowed, but allow for further optionality and convenience for passengers in the city of Toronto. And across the province, for that matter. We see that, Pearson is at very high capacity. Toronto, once again, is probably one of the only jurisdictions that doesn't have multiple airports. And so when we can expand the capacity of Billy Bishop in a way that will bring more optionality, will help other people get to where they need to go quicker and faster, I think that's a big win. Not only for the city, but for the province and the commuters that will be and the passengers that will be flying on these airplanes. So we'll do that, obviously, in consultation with the federal government, respecting the residents that live there as well. But it's time for Billy Bishop to modernize, really provide the ability for more options for passengers and travelers across Ontario and Toronto.
And also, Minister, I have to ask about the letter regarding concerns on the Finch West LRT by the group Jane Finch Action Against Poverty. One of the items listed in the letter is, quote, "We are writing to express our deep disappointment and to call for meaningful accountability and transparency." They lay out a few items, the speed as well as the reliability of this new line.
Well, look, we appreciate the concerns from the community. Since day one, this has been a bedding-in period. The city of Toronto, who will operate the Finch West LRT and who are doing so right now, are in the process of implementing signal priority, which will help increase the speed of this Finch West LRT as well. when we tested it at Metrolinx, we also had tested it to speeds as high as 60 kilometers per hour. And so the TTC who operates it has the option of increasing that speed. But one of the things that I want to continue to work with the community on, and the expectation is this is always a service that was going to be bedded in. It was going to get better and better over time as we test the service, as we get feedback from the community, and as the City of Toronto implements the signal priority and some of the speed changes that could be possible, the length of a trip will definitely come down, as well as the convenience to and reliability for the riders. So we commit to continuing to work with the communities and delivering better options for people to travel. The Finch West LRT will have a significant impact in those communities, and we'll work with them to continue building upon those concerns.
Transportation Minister Prabmeet Sarkaria, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.